Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the 49ers and the Chiefs, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the NFC champions, the San Francisco 49ers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we don't like to throw around the word dynasty loosely, but for the Chiefs, it applies. I mean, they're looking for their third title now in 5 years.
And with the way this league is configured now, it absolutely applies. I think you're totally on target. Remember, they lost a Super Bowl in there too. So to be back for the fourth time in 5 years in today's NFL, that's pretty incredible.
Meanwhile, for the 49ers, they were one of the heavy favorites to win the NFC, and they were able to get it done. And now they look for that elusive sixth Super Bowl. The 2023 season has one game left. Here we go. Super Bowl 58 underway from Vegas. Here's Mecole Hardman. And running with power here. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by someone who needs less introduction than any player in the league. A Super Bowl champion, the league's most valuable player for a second time, Patrick Mahomes.
And when you think of Patrick Mahomes, you start to think about all of his attributes, and you realize very quickly, you can't just put him into one box. No matter how the game proceeds, no matter what is needed, he tends to have an answer for it and plays accordingly.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Mahomes now to throw. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelce with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Chiefs need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. Leading them out, someone who took the league by storm last year is the most famous Mr. Irrelevant ever. From Iowa State, it's Brock Purdy.
And there are a lot of quarterbacks who had terrific careers. Think about guys like Phillip Rivers, Randall Cunningham, Dan Fouts, Warren Moon. But they never got to a Super Bowl. Yet here he is in his second NFL season, already getting his chance. We harken back to Dan Marino. Another superstar made it in his second year, lost the game, and never made it back again.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, Charles, you think about their impressive record, and when you look on the screen and see some of these injuries, that makes what they've done all that more impressive.
And when one of their starters or one of their key guys can't play, they miss him, but they just say, get well, we'll hold the fort until you get back, and the next person steps up into that void. This team has done a nice job all year long. No excuses, just performance.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 30. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Purdy to throw it on first down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. A little juke. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Back to throw, Purdy. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Mitchell going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Another run, this time McCaffrey. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this Super Bowl at 7.
That's a great response here in this first quarter. And what I like about it is how they put this drive together. The other guys scored quickly to start the game, but this was smart football to not feel like you have to go out and score quickly yourself. So they worked the ball down the field, took their time, and finished with the touchdown run.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And the decision to bring it up. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
First down, Mahomes. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Mahomes going to throw. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And again, it's Mahomes. Oh, he brings it in off the deflection. So they get just 2 out of it there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd down and 8. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 32-yard line. Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it. Eluding the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey. And Kelsey's going to have a Chiefs first down as he'll take this down to the 22-yard line. Now here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Chase Young. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there. Saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Back to throw here. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up the 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Butker's kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
They're the 49ers getting set to trot out there. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 3 catches for him now in this first quarter of the Super Bowl. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A give running right is Mitchell. And a nice spin into some open field. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. The contact on that run came pretty early. Nice job just to push forward and get some extra yardage. Good game.
It certainly was, because the initial contact did not signal the end of the play. His mind, his body, his legs said keep churning forward, and he gained more yardage.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he'll work down inside the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Throwing here, Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. Brought down by Willie Gay.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll go down at the 28. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Purdy now to throw. That is caught. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. They've gotten it down to the 3, but now this is 3rd and goal. McCaffrey, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. That brings us to the end of one in Super Bowl 58 after this. 10-7 our score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we are back and ready to go for the second quarter of the Super Bowl. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis, as always, thrilled to be with you. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. And his kick is good. And that will knot us up at 10. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. Looking middle, and that's complete. 4 catches already here in this Super Bowl. He's got another first down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Mahomes firing complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Now it's Mahomes again. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down, and he was able to get it by play. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Going old reliable there to the slot on 3rd down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence because how do you cover? Do you go with the bigger guy to try and use size? Got to try and go with the quicker guy, and sometimes you even get out quick there. Very difficult to match up with that slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He gets this complete to Shaheed. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out in the running game.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. 2nd and 6. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. Now Purdy. And he fires one, but incomplete. That close on third down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The Chiefs offense set to go. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. Mahomes now to throw. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 27 yards there, a first down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And his throw here's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And this one's 6. 23 yards the pickup there. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 36. Mahomes going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at second down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes it a 17-10 score. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. As San Francisco's offense returns to the field, they find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. Purdy to throw it on first down. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Brandon, what's even more impressive is that came against double coverage. He gashed them with that reception, even with the extra focus that he drew from the defense.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, down at the 33. Back to throw, Purdy. And returns it right back to Samuel. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's second down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. Purdy sets up to throw again. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Purdy. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're taking a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff. So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for him and with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Here's Tony on the quick slant. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up second down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And Kelsey's going to have a Chiefs first down as he'll be taken down at the 46. And again, it's Mahomes. On the throw, led him too much that time.
A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
The Chiefs on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco. What a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Now Mahomes.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Open man right side is Tony.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Butker's kick here is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So it was 4th down and 1 in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little bit surprised that that's exactly what they decided to do. I kind of thought that they would go for it in that situation. But sometimes I'm sure you just think to yourself, take the 3 points, put them in your pocket, and move on.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The 49ers settling in for their next drive.
They trail 20-13 our score as they have it 1st and 10. They start on the ground with McCaffrey.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line.
Purdy now to throw.
This one caught by Kittle. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Purdy looking to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, a 22.
Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his 1-on-2 matchup. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down, that leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here's Purdy.
His throw incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Purdy will look to throw again here. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Completes it to Jennings. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Purdy from the gun.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment.
We were treated to an excellent first half from the gunslinger, Patrick Mahomes. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission.
This taken in at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come back, continue to throw the ball effectively.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The 71 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
On first down, it's Purdy. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Chris Jones breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Now Purdy. Over the middle, complete. That's Jennings. That'll give him 8 that time, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Purdy. And that is incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Mahomes to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball in the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Mahomes going to throw. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the Super Bowl. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 23. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Javon Hargrave coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Mahomes. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Now here's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Butker's kick here is good, and that'll make this a 7-point game. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The Niners set to take over on offense. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback, so that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Got him in right side, it's McCaffrey. Able to power through. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
This now a 3rd and 4. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Open man is Samuel, complete.
And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. He's got Ayuk once again.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Purdy.
And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing here, Purdy.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
77 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal.
Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel, a 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Niners are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Moody good with the extra point.
And that will be ball game here as the kick's away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
On first down, Mahomes. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And in the second half of the tied game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
Mahomes will try again on second down.
That's laid out deep for Rice.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for KC. 45 yards.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To throw, it's Mahomes. And it's incomplete.
This is part of why this guy's got multiple MVPs on the mantle. We're used to seeing him make the impossible throws, but here Mahomes knows he's got nothing, so he wisely just gets rid of it.
Mahomes firing complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line. Mahomes now on 1st down.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Here's Mahomes to throw.
He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Deebo Samuel and the 49ers back in possession here.
Previous series, definitely a focal point. 3 catches, the touchdown grab. As a DB, you're a former DB, is there a number of catches on a drive you're like, oh, he got the best of us?
I'm not sure there's a number, but there's a great feel. And what he did on the last drive, yeah.
Especially with a touchdown.
Yes.
You're never happy.
You're exactly right. The way he capped it off, so you feel that at the sideline, and now you're looking at your buddies and saying, okay, what are we going to do to take things away from him? Because I'm not sure the other guys can make those sort of plays, so let's make sure that we don't let him get going again.
On 1st down, Purdy.
And this is going to be incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Purdy sets up to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 44-yard line.
Trying the right side with Mitchell.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
This is 2nd and 8. Now Purdy. There's Samuel adding to his big game.
The This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
Purdy looking to throw. And it is caught. And he is going to have a 49ers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
They go play action here. Purdy.
They'll roll him out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
2nd down and 4. Purdy bootlegging it. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
2nd and 9. Here's Purdy. They'll find Ayuk open right side.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And 3rd and 8 now. McCaffrey on the toss right. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
That was a good illustration of setting the edge as a defensive end. Being able to make sure that you stay on your feet no matter what type of block, and you're not going to get pushed inside. Stayed home, skated to the outside, and made the play.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Mahomes going to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now here's Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce.
And Kelce's going to have a Chiefs first down as he'll be taken down at the 46.
And again, it's Mahomes.
It gets this complete to Shaheed.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Here's Pacheco once again.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he will have a Chiefs first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Now Mahomes. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
So a big one coming now for Harrison Butker. This will get the lead up to 7. Butker's kick here is good, and that'll make this a 7-point game. And from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position. But it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And it's quickly becoming now or never time in the Super Bowl, trailing by 7 here in the 4th. A pivotal moment in this football game.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Up the gut, McCaffrey.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, 2nd down. Purdy.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 103 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this Super Bowl.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line.
10 more there and another first down.
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll make it second down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
On third down, it's Purdy. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown! Christian McCaffrey, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Niners are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
This Super Bowl, it has had it all so far. All tied fourth quarter as it kicks away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
And now here comes Kansas City.
And this Super Bowl has been as good as advertised. Probably one of the best that we've seen in recent memory. All even here in this fourth quarter.
Bell throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 34.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Charles, he's now over 400 yards passing in this one. It feels like he has a zillion completions. Just a very memorable effort from a guy that we thought could be in line for a big game, and he has exceeded our expectations.
That he has, and I'm not really surprised at all because when you look at this offensive unit, they are loaded across the board. And, of course, the guy throwing them, he's a big-time player himself. They brought it from start to finish and really helped get the better of the opposing secondary.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Again, it's Pacheco.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you get about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So it's another field goal here. He may need to ice his leg after this one. That's now 5 field goals converted.
Every single one of the field goals he's made, too. If they're going to get out of here with a win, I say he gets a game ball.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So Purdy and the Niners down by a field goal, 65 seconds remaining. They need at least a field goal to send this Super Bowl to overtime as they come up on first down. Throwing, Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. Here's 2nd down and 3. Purdy to throw. Finding Samuel.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
To throw is Purdy. That's complete out left to Ayuk.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's Purdy to throw.
That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 34-yard line. Purdy to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
16 seconds, all that remain. Second down.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. And a short gain down to about the 33. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout.
So it's the 49ers who will get the football first with a chance to win it here in overtime. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field.
Well, CD, certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was. In the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And partners, we both know many people have called for this change before, and they finally got it. After the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs, Patrick Mahomes and KC, they scored first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football, and people hated that. Now the game reaches OT. Every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be, you win the toss and you take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent as possible to try and win a game in OT in the playoffs.
15 for the Niners there and a first down. A nice start for them here to overtime, and maybe the plan here is don't do anything too crazy, don't try for some big play, Charles. Just move the chains, put the pressure on the defense.
Well, these early first downs are certainly nice confidence builders as they begin overtime, because even though you've just played 4 quarters, the feeling's entirely different when you take the field in OT, because you just want to settle in, as you suggested, keep the ball moving, and rely on your opponent to make that first big mistake.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 131 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Purdy looking to throw.
Throw outside, McCaffrey's got it. Just a gain, a couple there. And it'll be second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he is going to lose yardage here. Coming up on a 3rd and 9. Opening drive of overtime as they look to convert.
Purdy off the play fake.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
They are into field goal range, but definitely thinking touchdown as they come up 1st and 10.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
Tense moments in overtime of a Super Bowl. Remember, a touchdown doesn't yet clinch it as they come up on 2nd down.
That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Back to throw, Purdy. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. And Charles, that touchdown alone doesn't win him the game anymore with the rule changes and overtime of the postseason, but they still went down, scored, got the job done, and now they put it in the hands of their defense.
And with the other side now guaranteed an overtime possession, getting that score was vital. The pressure is now on their opponent, and their defense, they have to play off the momentum the offense generated. One stop, and they end this game.
Moody good with the extra point.
And they will take a 7-point lead. That one in the books as a 12-play drive.
And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception.
And out come the Chiefs now.
Well, CD, in the regular season, they would already be celebrating. Not so simple here in the playoffs. Now they also need to make a defensive stand if they want to pick up the victory.
Yeah, and I'm sure the team would be in favor of just taking the win right now, but in a small way, those defenders are also kind of happy for the rule change because now, on the big stage of postseason, they're the ones who can come out here and lock down the victory.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes.
They'll check this one down to Pacheco.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw.
That ball caught. It's Rice.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
This is where the new rule comes into effect. In past years, this game's over. They've got a chance, though, to match touchdowns now. It's 1st down.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Working from a 7-point deficit here in overtime of this Super Bowl. And remember, they'll need to score before time runs out as they work on 2nd down.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Throwing now is Mahomes.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Well, here we go. Now it's gut check time. They need to convert here to keep the series and their season alive.
And obviously, this is their biggest snap of the season. And across the line of scrimmage, how about that defense? They feel exactly the same way. And they know they're one stop from celebrating a win themselves.
4 downs to get into the end zone and tie this game. It's 1st and goal.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Oh, what a game this has turned out to be here. 2nd possession of overtime. Obviously, Charles, they need the touchdown. And now looking pretty good here in the red zone.
And in addition, they face a very important decision if they do reach the end zone. Kick the extra point, take the tie, and send this game to sudden death. But go for 2 and let it come down to one last 2-point try.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And that is caught for a touchdown. Kansas City. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
As this offense takes the field again, it's been a while since they've been out there. We just saw that long touchdown drive by the opposition. But remember, when this crew was out here last, Charles, they scored as well.
And let's make sure we give both offensive staffs some credit, and especially the offensive coordinators, because we spoke with both of them in the lead up to this game, and both were really confident in their game plans. They felt like they had scouted their opponents and focused on specific areas in practice this week to make sure that they were ready to go. And frankly, it looks like they both did an excellent job.
And we'll see if those game plans can keep this streak of touchdowns going here.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Out of the gun, Purdy.
Being chased out left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
1 or 2 more big plays could get him in position for a game-winning field goal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now Purdy. And that is nearly intercepted. Oh, that would have changed things here in overtime, but instead, it's just 2nd down. From the gun, a give to Mitchell.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Here's Purdy.
And the Chiefs are going to get him.
Michael Dana
drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
But they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. And this will be taken at the 13. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take
1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
That one caught by Rice.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Oh, and it's intercepted.
It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the 49ers are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. Man, what a battle. I mean, what a game this has turned out to be, Charles, as we're going to have now a 5th drive here in overtime.
I don't know how they're doing it out there because the focus, the concentration, that has to stay as high as the intensity. And it's hard to do with how hard-hitting this game has been. But at this point, you've got kicking in your background. Can you go down there and put one through the post so we can all go home?
I don't think they want me down there, but of course we've said it multiple times. That's all it takes right now. Free to win it.
What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
Just straight money right there. The biggest drive of the game, a chance to win it in overtime. If they've been saving that play, they sure pulled it out at the right time. A huge turn of events there.
This now in field goal range. It's a question of when you want to try it. Here's 1st down.
Now a give right side McCaffrey
to the 27-yard line.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. Down to the 25. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
So it all comes down to the right foot of Jake Moody.
And they're not going to let him get this one off. We have a whistle and a timeout as they'll try to put him on ice a bit. And they still have 2 timeouts left. So this is certainly a tough test here in the early career of the rookie kicker. This undoubtedly the biggest kick of his life. And his kick is good! The field goal is through the uprights, and they've won the Super Bowl. And the San Francisco 49ers will hoist the Lombardi Trophy as Super Bowl champions. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi Trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.